Whoa. Sunshine. Sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. Let's get this day started, man. Let's get it started, man. Square business. What we gonna do? We finna lay some game down the ground. Hope y'all pick it up and stick around. Now y'all over here to the unbelievable stories about the inside. There's so many stories about the inside that a lot of people don't really get an opportunity to hear about. Because it's more than just the macho side. We got a side where the way the laws played and, the different strategies of surviving on the inside. A lot of people didn't survive on the inside. A lot of people became, how should I say this? A lot of people became very vulnerable to what went on the inside. So, they not going to tell y'all these stories. They're not going to tell y'all these stories, homie. So, when I speak about this, just understand that it's coming from an authentic place. Not what nobody told me, but what I've been through and what I've seen behind the walls of this jungle. All right. Now today, I want to get into a conversation. We hear all the tough stories, man. We hear all the tough stories about everybody. Seems like everybody made it through prison and they was tough. Well, I gotta say this. There was a difference. There's a difference, homie. I got the opportunity to see youngsters come inside that place with no guidance. I got an opportunity to see when youngsters come down there, homie, how they didn't have the physical ability to stand up under that pressure. See, when you in the world and you walk around with them tools, pants sagging with them tools, and you putting that work in, and then you got to go sit down. You remember the dolphin that used to be at the corner that y'all used to handle real tough? Well, that dolphin ain't on that. He ain't on it no more. He's not addicted no more. He done got his weight back. And guess what? He down there knocking them boys out. So as I watched a lot of youngsters come in from off the streets, I used to hear the conversation, yeah, man, yeah, I'm tough, I'm this, I'm that. And then here it come. It's time to get on that dance floor. I never was a bully, homie. I never was a bully. But I just was a guy that's gonna get out there on that dance floor. So when people start coming through the door and we got to go put that work in, I always told the youngsters one thing. Just swing, homie. If you get dropped, get up. Just swing, homie. Now, one thing about Ferguson I'm going to say, and I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it real about Ferguson unit, homie. Because that's the first unit I hit. I didn't hit no I hit Ferguson unit straight gladiator. But one thing I noticed about Ferguson unit was they were biased in a mother. Ferguson Union was very biased. What do you mean by that? If you came and you were from H-Town, you had all your H-Town partners, they not finna let you get backdoored 5, 6, 7 times. They not finna let that happen. Right? If you come in out of Dallas, you not finna get backdoored 5, 6, 7. They not finna let that happen. Dallas was always deep. On any unit you go to, Dallas was deep. Houston was deep. So now you had like, don't get me wrong, you got like San Antonio, where you still had people out of San Antonio come in. You had some real ones from everywhere. So I'm not never getting caught up in who real and who ain't real. Was they realer than him? I'm not getting caught up in that, because I done met real from all over. But I also saw the bias when it came down to try to break somebody. And Ferguson was a unit where, when I went, men, the older guys, they believe in trying to break you, because that's how they ate. It's a thing that goes when you come through the unit. They say, you gonna fuck, fight, or bust a 60. What? Fuck, fight, or bust a 60. If you did time back in the game, you understand what I just said. You can just go ahead and get you a man and become a hoe and let him put that iron in you. Or you can get out there on that dance floor and let him know you ain't going for none of that. Or the third one, you're going to have to pay. Which means you're not going to get that iron put in you. Somebody's going to be there to protect you. They're going to make sure nobody jumps on you. They're going to make sure, hey, man, they're going to make sure all that. But at the same time, you riding. You had a lot of people that were riding, and you had some that were riding on the cool. On the cool was the rider, the one that were riding. Now let me break down to you. When I break down riding, this is what riding was. You don't make out your commissary list. I make out your commissary list. You tell me what, hey man, do you need some coffee? Do you need some hygiene? I make that out. And the reason why I make it out, because you belong to me. So when we make out that commissary list, what do you need? All right. You want something? What else you want? All right. We put that on that commissary list and we give it to you. And you go down to the store. And when you come back, soon you come to the door, hey, SSI, get that from 18 sale. Yeah, they get that, take it upstairs, then you go up there, take out his and you bring it to them. That's called riding. And the limit was $60 at the time. So that's the reason why I said, when you say a bus of 60, it's because the limit was $60 at the time. So now here it comes when we say riding on the cool. Riding on the cool was the guys that couldn't squabble. They didn't want to take that iron. And one of the guys on the ranch that had something from his shoulders kind of liked it, him on the cool, like, man, come on, man, don't do him like that. But to keep them wolves off of them, they did something like, man, just look out for me, man. When you go to the store, look out for me. Yeah, we had a lot of them too. You hear me? But when I say they were biased, because if you came to the ranch and you were from like a country town, because there's so many country towns in Texas, and you from a country town, you might get backdoored about 12. Man, you might get backdoored every day. Big, oh, you see what I'm saying? What is backdoor? Backdoor was when you got a squabble with him. All right, you finished? Then you got a squabble with him. All right, you finished? Then you got a squabble with him. Back to back to back to back. That was the backdoor game. That was the backdoor game, huh? And when I hear Ferguson, I got to keep it real. Them boys out of Oak Cliff had a monster backdoor game. They had a monster backdoor game. Boy, they did. Yeah. I got to give it to them, man. I ain't even to call out no name, but they had a nice backdoor game. And they had some, and I got to give it to them. They had some square business boys from the shoulder, you heard me? But that's how it was when you came to Ferguson Union. Nobody cared about your reputation on the streets. You got to reinvent yourself. You got to reinvent yourself on the inside. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I'm just giving y'all a briefing of what to come when it come down to surviving behind the wall with some of the unbelievable stories that ain't never been told. But everything is 100% truth. So with that being said, like, share, and subscribe, and let's get this content going.